Welcome back to Dover High School. And Scott, this is going to be an interesting contrast of styles.
Yeah, you got an ECOL team going against IVC team, which we all know what Garaway did this year in the IVC, going perfect. Coshocton had a tough year in the ECOL, but came into the tournaments, at a higher level than what they were used to all year long. They're playing good basketball right now, so this is not going to be an easy game for Garaway. They're going to have to come out, play one of their best games to keep advancing.
Well, I think the key is Coshocton's going to shoot the 3 ball. The starting lineup is Alton Thompson, a 5'9", senior, number 3. Nathan Jumper, a 6'1", senior, number 4. Todd Stoper, 5'10", and a senior, number 20. Matt Kimberly, 5'11", junior, number 23. And Josh McCoy, 5'11", junior, number 40. Jack Pertell, of course, the Ashland High School graduate, the head coach of the Redskins. Pirates starting lineup for Scott Bardall. John Hisrick, number 4, 5'7", senior. Mike Felton, 23, is a 6-foot senior. Ryan Gerber, the phenomenal young sophomore guard at 6 foot, number 25. John Regula, number 34, 6'5", and a junior. And Tyler Renner, number 40, to 6'6", junior. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Garaway Pirates.
I'll tell you, one thing you notice in those starting lineups is a big size differential. Garaway's got size all over. I mean, even their guards are tall compared to the smaller size Coshocton. Look for them to try to pound the ball inside early, get off to a quick start.
Officials are Dwayne Jagos, your referee, along with Mike Gerber and Bob Montgomery. Dwayne, of course, from McConnellsville. The winner to advance to the New Philadelphia District Tuesday night to face either Belair or Martins Ferry. Renner wins the tip. Garaway, the home team, in home white uniforms, red numerals, lettering. Pass inside and the foul inside on Gerber as he attempted his shot, but he'll go to the line to shoot a pair as the foul's on Todd Stoper.
Yeah, and if they get Stoper in foul trouble early, this game's going to be over early. He's definitely the best player on that court right now for the Coshocton Redskins. Garaway pounding ball inside to Ryan Gerber, showing his strength that time.
Gerber gets the first point on the board. 56.5% field goal shooter, 71.7 from the line. Perfect 2 for 2 to start the game. And the Pirates on top. Stoper in the right corner, guarded by Hisrick. Garaway man-to-man. Kimberly out to Alton Thompson. On the wing to Kimberly. Skips it over to McCoy. Stoper pulls up 15-footer off the iron and the board. No. Rebound cleared by Gerber. Regula left wing. Renner triple team, drops it back. Felton, 17-footer too strong. Rebound comes out long to Alton Thompson, sideline right. Stoper drops it back. Kimberly around Felton, up. Nice move off glass rim. No. Renner there to clear the board for the Pirates.
Now you see the dominance already on the board. Garaway's going to dominate. Gerber wide open.
Yeah, no one went back to pick him up. Somebody left him alone. And
you're going to stick it in. There's no. Oh. Almost a turnover committed by Coshocton. Good hustle by Gerber on this end. If you're going to stay in this game with Garaway, you got to shut him down all the way around. You can't have mental breakdowns like that one.
Jumper baseline attempt goes a little too strong. Gerber with another board. Hisrick, Regula, Renner turns against McCoy.
Tyler Renner gets the block on the ball and the block every time. This game's going to be over quick. Quick 6-0 lead for the Pirates.
Jack Pertell takes a quick 30. Garaway comes out to make the statement early. Ryan Gerber with 4, Tyler Renner with a deuce, and right off the get-go, 6-love.
That's Garaway's game. I mean, that's all they got to do all night long. They realize that, and they're going to pound that ball into Tyler Renner tonight. Good offensive planning so far by Scott Bardell's team, and they're executing excellently.
Of course, the Belair Martins Ferry sectional game at Meadowbrook will be tomorrow night, Friday at 7. Because the other bracket matchup, Union Local knocking off Fort Fry, going up against Shenandoah in the Saturday game at 7 o'clock. That winner will face Sandy Valley in the district at New Philadelphia. Doubleheader on Tuesday night. Thompson, after the timeout, skips it over to Kimberly. Oh, nice, powerful, strong chop, step move to the basket, and the Redskins get on the board. And a foul at the other end is Regular on the baseline.
Yeah, they don't get Kimberly that time. It looked like Regular gave him a little head and shoulder fake, and he fell for it and had to grab hold of him so he didn't give up the easy layup.
Matt's first, Redskins' second team foul almost 2 minutes in. Here's John Hisrick, the 5'7" senior, guarded by Alton Thompson. Regular, right wing. Checked by Kimberly. Gerber gets around McCoy. Baseline. Felton with the easy two.
I tell you, it looked like Felton was going to pull up for about the 12, 15-footer, but he saw nobody in front of him, took it in for the easy lay-in.
Here's Jumper. 5.5 minutes to go. Garaway leading 8-2. Jumpers use the dribble. Kicks it over to Kimberly. Back out now, Stouffer. In the corner, three in the air. Buried by Nathan Jumper.
As you said in the opening, John, Coshocton lives by that three-pointer. She was a stopper, but that time Jumper buried nothing but net.
8-5. Quickly the other way. Here's Gerber. Oh, great feed over for the easy lay-in for Regula. 4 Pirate starters already in the scorebook. 10-5 Garaway. 3 minutes in.
I tell you, they say you live and die by the press. So far, Coshocton's dying by it.
Kimberly on top. Thompson. McCoy. Pass tip out of bounds by Tyler Renner. No, let alone Tyler being 6'6", and then you throw those better than 3-foot long arms to go with it.
Yeah, he's an all-around basketball player, Tyler Renner.
And don't forget, pretty good pitcher in baseball.
That too.
They say that might be his forte, believe it or not. Thompson. I understand there have been a couple college people already taking a look at him last spring. Nice move, Stouffer in the lane, off the heel, and a high bounce and through the net. Makes it 10-7. Stouffer gets his first two. And Pirates turn it over.
That time the press worked successful. Coshocton causing the turnover first of the game for Garaway.
Felton and Gerber not on the same page there in the backcourt. Pass was high and wide out of bounds. Here's Kimberly.
Nathan Miller checked in the game for the first time tonight. You'll see him quite a bit.
And Stouffer had it go off his knee out of bounds.
And that's why you'll see Nathan Miller. Just like his for going, he's a junior. He's good defensive, runs the show on the offense. Not a big scorer, but he gets the ball in the hands of the right people.
Nathan, 5'10", and a junior, gets it over to Gerber. Gerber cut off at the baseline by McCoy. Back out to Nathan Miller. Regular. Oh, nice feed into Gerber, laid it in.
Okay, there's another unsung hero, Regular. I mean, beautiful pass right there, but he'll step up and bury that three later in the game if they leave him that wide open.
Gerber, a 6-point quarter, and the Pirates kick the lead back out to 5-12-7. Stouffer in traffic. Ball loose, held ball. It will stay with the Redskins. Couple of substitutions ready to check in for Jack Patel. Scott Corey's into the lineup.
The other one's number 12, Patrick
Carroll, pair of sophomores. Here's Carroll. McCoy.
Sophomore to come in.
Shot by Jumper, too strong. Rebound comes out long. Another one for Gerber. Regular transition, no good. Renner battling for the rebound with Corey's, and Off the floor, Nathan Miller got it to his teammate Ryan Gerber, and the Pirates will set up.
Great hustle that time by the Pirates running the court.
Low pass, Gerber, good. 14-7, 8 for Gerber. Jumper. Gets it now to Stouffer. Pass. McCoy was coming towards him, and Stouffer threw it towards the baseline.
That's what I was say about the sophomores, even though that was Stouffer. A sophomore in this situation against Garaway Pirate defense, which is overshadowed by the fact that they have the great scorers in Renner and Regula and Gerber. And I mean, all of them can score, but their defense is tremendous. I mean, they give you no open shots, no easy baskets. They pressure the whole court. That's where they win their games, on their defense.
It's Hisrick now, along with Nathan Miller and Ryan Gerber. Basically a three-guard look with two posts and Regula along with Renner. 14-7 Garaway.
Looks like Coshocton is sitting back in almost a 2-3 matchup zone.
High post Renner. Regula baseline, no good. Rebound cleared by Andrew Smith, 6'4" junior. Other way, Corey's nice strong move to the basket and laid it in. Tell you what, his dad was a pretty decent basketball player. Steve does a lot of work down for WTNS, and I tell you what, he was an excellent basketball player. So I see where he gets the talent.
That was a pretty nice move.
Uh-huh. Picks up the personal, that's his first. Mike Felton back in for Nathan Miller, 14-9. Gerber against Jumper. Regula. Tyler Renner. Guarded by Andrew Smith. Gerber travels. Just got bumped a little bit, threw his balance off, and just enough to warrant the walk.
Yeah, he was a little bit out of control in the dribble in. I think he saw something that wasn't there and realized it, and as you said, he was bumped just enough to knock him off.
And at 25 1/4, Garaway 14, Coshocton 9. Don't forget Friday night, Indian Creek, Claymont. Division II action from Steubenville. Baseline shot off the mark by Patrick Carroll. Loose. Saved back in by McCoy, but it goes to Tyler Renner. Here's Hisrick. Nathan Miller. Regula. Final minute of the opening quarter. Renner out front to Nathan Miller. Renner double team. Gets it back to Nathan Miller. Regula inside. He's got bumped. And we got a whistle, and I think Dwayne Jago makes the foul call, and this will go against Scott Corey's second.
Yeah, the Coshocton faithful weren't real happy with that, but I mean, you had to make a call there, and he was obviously pushed fairly hard.
Todd Stouffer back in the Redskin lineup. Gerber will have to wait till the next dead ball to check in. Didn't get to the table quite in time. Renner in the corner. Felton to Regula. 35 seconds, 14-9 Garaway. Renner to Hisrick. And now the takeaway. In the open court, Stouffer, he's fouled on the way up. Actually going to roll it on the floor. A pretty smart foul taken there by Nathan Miller.
And Coach Fertel was calling for the intentional foul, which it was questionable, but it could have been. But as you said, good job by Miller not to give up the definite too.
Mike Felton checks out as Ryan Gerber comes back in. Just a little under 25 seconds left in the quarter. 14-9 Garaway. The inbound to Jumper. Baseline. McCoy in traffic. Tapped around loose. Hisrick to Renner. Nathan Miller. Gerber, 10 seconds. Miller Gerber, 3 in the air. Off iron, no. We're going to have a push-off on regular.
Yeah, and it looked like regular. He wasn't in the position he wanted, and he did give a little bit of a shove off. And, of course, with 3 officials, there's always going to be an official right there watching him. Just got caught in the act that time.
His first, second Pirate team foul, 3.2 seconds in the quarter. Smith gets it to Jumper. Jumper from midcourt, lets it fly off glass rim, no good. That had a legitimate chance, folks. 8 minutes in the books on the corner of North Tuscarawas Avenue and West 6th Street in Dover, Ohio. Division III sectional basketball action. Our score at the end of the first 8 minutes of play, Garaway 14, Coshocton 9. Back with the second stanza after you watch this. Back at Dover High School. Jesse Petrosky giving you the looks on camera tonight. Scott Beitzel and John DeVore with you, along with Roger Dominic. 14-9, Garaway. Garaway with a good quarter, shooting from the field, 6 of 10. Coshocton 4 for 7. Each team with 3 turnovers.
Yeah, good played first half. Both teams, now they're warmed up. Let the fun begin.
Here's Hisrick for a 3-0. Renner, offensive rebound.
That's what we said in the opening. Tyler Renner will be around that hoop all night long.
Quickly the other way. Carroll to Stouffer. Stouffer spins against Miller, and then Miller takes it away. Nathan, they got numbers. Gerber for the lay-in.
Nice look by Miller that time. He could have possibly went all the way to the right. They got a little bit close, a nice little drop off to Gerber for the easy deuce.
Gerber with a 10-point half, 18-9 Pirates. Carroll in the corner to Smith. Now it's Stouffer. Started by John Hisrick. Carroll, 1-4 low look. Carroll tried to drop it back. No one was there with the exception of Ryan Gerber. Gerber up. He's fouled by Nathan Jumper. And that'll be his first, team's 5th. And he went over to Ryan Gerber, made sure, he knew it. He was going for the ball. It didn't mean any intent to harm. And
good class of sportsmanship right there. That's
Gerber with point number 11. And remember, this kid's only a sophomore.
Yeah, and that was one of the things about Garaway last year. He said he didn't have very good guard play to go with the big men. You got to remember, he was a freshman last year. Now he's a mature sophomore. Hisrick stepped up this year. I mean, they got the guards this year. That's why they're doing so well.
Well, you talk about another good dad. Ryan's dad, Mike, was a pretty good one as well. You talk about lightning quick. 20-9. Of course, had some successful years in Division III ranks at Mount Union. Baseline Smith. Takeaway. Miller able to go back and get it after Felton got the steal. Here's Regula. Garaway showing that good patient motion offense. Felton kicks it back out. Nathan Miller to Regula, 15-footer. Boy, they have really got it in gear, folks.
Tell you what, Garaway Pirate team will do that to you. I mean, slow, methodical death. I mean, they just lay it in there.
This one's a full. All right, 57 left in the half, and just like that, it's 22-9 Pirates. And they've got it working in every phase of the game. Gerber with a dozen, 4 apiece for Regula and Renner, and 2 for Felton. Coshocton with 4 different players. Jumper thus far the only bonus basket. Stouffer, Kimberly, and Scott Corey's each with a field goal.
I'll tell you, I mean, this is everything I expected out of this Garaway team. Coshocton, we were talking earlier, it is a little bit of a surprise. They made it this far, but they do have some tremendous athletes. But when you get up against a team with the coaching, the talent, the quickness, I mean, this Garaway team is just put together all around.
The athletes so much, pretty much an even team, but when Garaway throws in that size with the athleticism, that's where you create separation. And that's exactly what's happening right now.
You see Coach Scott Bardo being a little bit of a janitor also, so he's an all-around player also.
Yeah. Graduate of the high school that no longer exists. A great story of Lakeland Raider basketball. That three by Stoper, blocked by Renner. Hisrick recovers. Here's Renner the other way. And Mr. Alton Thompson went for a little bit of a piggyback ride.
Yeah, see, that's what Tyler did. I think everybody expected he's so tall, he's just going to go straight up. That time he gave him a little head fake, got the guy on his back.
And, of course, since he didn't shoot the basketball, it's going to be an inbounds play. Jumper in for Stouffer. 5:38 left in the half, 22-9 Pirates. Looking to advance to the New Philadelphia district Tuesday night. Here's Hisrick. Nathan Miller. Renner. Turn, player control foul. I'll tell you what, good job of standing his ground by Matt Kimberly. And Renner picks up his first and the third team foul on the Pirates. Renner will check out and Regula will come back in.
Kimberly took a little bit of a shake-up on that play also.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyler he didn't really lower the shoulder, but as big as he is against Kimberly, he put him back pretty flat.
He hit the deck in a hurry.
Yeah.
Thompson. Corey spins and then gets caught in traffic. He's called for the travel. Hisrick with good defense along with Mike Felton.
Yeah, as I said before, the defense of Garaway Pirates is unsung. And tremendous defensive players in Hisrick. You've seen what he's done so far to Stouffer.
Hisrick. Oh, nice drop to Gerber.
There you see Gerber hustling back on the defensive end, tipping the ball out of bounds, giving his team a chance to set back up on the defensive end.
Gerber now with 14. Renner in, Felton out. 24-9. Coshocton has yet to score in the quarter. We've played better than 3 minutes. Pass inside. And that shot rejected inside. The next one rejected by Regula on the attempt. Missed on the rebound by Corey's. And then when he got the rebound, realized Renner was there, took the extra step, walked.
Yeah, Corey, that time, the first shot he put up, you could tell he was trying to arch it up over Renner and Regula. I mean, once you get a couple shots blocked in there, it's hard to go right back up strong again.
McCoy's was blocked, I think, by Renner, and then the Thompson putback was rejected by Regula.
Yeah, I think Regula's one sent that one back about midcourt.
Miller, Renner, little inside out. Nathan's too strong. Gerber then lost it on the way up, couldn't control, and Kimberly heads the other way and has it stolen by Gerber.
So he said, Ryan Gerber, he don't give up on the offensive end. Just because the ball slipped out of his hand, he hustled back and created the turnover.
Here's Rick Renner. That one's short. Rebound comes out to McCoy. Thompson to Jumper. Past the midway point of the second quarter. 24-9, Jumper against Renner. Jumper off the feed from Thompson. Back to Alton in the corner. Three ball in the air off the iron on the attempt by Corey's. Rebound cleared by Regula. Here's Gerber. Quickly looked for Renner, and Renner was coming to meet the ball, and he thought Tyler was going to stay on the low block.
Looked like Tyler might have got tripped up also, and he was leaning to the inside anyway, and that's why the ball just had never chance to be connected.
Garaway's taking a 30 with 3:32 left in the half, leading 24-9. I think maybe these Pirates, Scott Bardall, just wants them to slow down just a little bit. Getting a little bit too anxious the last couple trips down.
Yeah, they had a good roll going there. And, the long shot by Miller didn't draw the iron, and I think it kind of surprised Ryan Gerber. That's why when he went back up, he never really had control of the ball. And then coming down this time, they commit the turnover. As you said, Coach Bardall just wants to tell them, hey, settle down. Let's get things back to where they were. We got the big lead. Let's just set up our offense and run it until we get the easy look.
Tell you what, we've got a comfortable full house here.
This is a
definitely the largest crowd of the tournament. And a pretty good one Tuesday night for the final between Sandy Valley and Cumberstown. But one other one that was probably fairly close would have been the first round Sandy Valley-Tusky Valley game. Well, we got pretty much a sellout here tonight. Thompson, Corey's, round Gerber up with the left hand, off the heel, the iron no, and Gerber clears. Gerber. Nathan Miller. 3 minutes and a half. 24-9 Garaway. Coshocton still without a point in the period. Miller. Renner. Pass out front. Maintains the balance. Gets it to his. Oh, dropped it to regular. That's as good as it gets there.
That's what John Hedrick brings to this team. Just a beautiful look. Saw regular, went right at the man and dropped it off for the easy lay-in.
26-9. Corey's right corner. Jumper, McCoy. Back out to Corey's. Scott looks. Kimberly. Kimberly will take the three off the iron. No, rebound regular. Miller still in backcourt. Gets it over to Hisrick. Renner turns up. Good, foul.
That's another thing Tyler Renner does so well. He catches the ball, he makes his move. He knows they're going to come down in on him. Keep the ball in. Make the quick move, don't give him a chance to get there, and that time he's going to line for a three-point play.
The big thing is he keeps the ball up.
Right, he's big man.
Never brings it down. That's solid fundamental post play. Keep the ball at least head high or over your head. They have to reach up to get it from you. Tyler was 7. It's 29-9. 2 minutes left and a half. And now Coshocton Stoker lost the handle on the feed from Corey's, and when it's going bad, it all goes bad.
It appears as though Stover just a little bit, I don't know if he's wound too tight or he wants this game so bad. I mean, he tried to shoot a three ball over Tyler Renner, but he got an easy rejection. He's had a few turnovers. He just, like he's not in it tonight.
Nathan Miller. Pirates spread the floor. Hisrick. Regular. Baseline, nice head and shoulder off glass rim. No, that's a pretty powerful offensive rebound.
You ain't going to stop that, right?
You. When he got it, that was it.
It's all over but the 2 on the scoreboard.
And now McCoy's pass inside for jumper picked off by Regular. Gerber, Regular. Look at here, that clear up here. The foul on Stoke for his second. (31-9). Regular for a pair. And that's the Pirates' first miss from the stripe in 6 tries. John looking for his 7th point. Too strong. Rebound comes out long to Alton Thompson. Well, the Redskins would like to get some kind of points on the board before the half. Here's McCoy.
Yeah, we're under a minute now. As Rick said, 31-9. There's Stoker out front with Renner on him again. He should try to take him on the drive.
Corey's off the feed from Thompson. Pulls up from the elbow. Good.
Sophomore looks good.
Yep. Scott with 4. 31-11. Regular ahead. Hisrick takes it up. Laid it up too strong. Renner's there for the cleanup. A 9-point quarter now has 11. 33-11. Oh, nice feed inside. McCoy shot rejected by Regula.
Down to 7 seconds. Got to get the ball up.
Hisrick. Runner knocked away by Stouffer. Corey's half-court shot. Diving spot. And here's the replay of the end of the first half. About the same spot off the glass of the iron. An impressive first half. I think it's a mild understatement. When you're clicking on all cylinders like Garaway was that first half, I think it's going to be hard to try to duplicate that in the second 16 minutes. But halfway through this one at Dover High School tonight, Garaway in command in this Division III lower bracket sectional championship, a score and a half. Garaway 33, Coshocton 11. We'll back over the first half numbers and return with tonight's second half after you watch this. It can get too much better.
I was going to say, there ain't a whole lot you can say, John. I mean, just going over the team numbers in the first half, thanks to Tony Norman, who's keeping some stats up here for us tonight. Garaway in that first half was 14 of 24 from the field with 13 rebounds and only 5 turnovers. On the other hand, Coshocton, 5 of 17. 1 of 7 from the threes, as you said in the opening. They live by the threes. Only 4 rebounds committed and 11 turnovers. I mean, that right there gives you your score 33-11. You can see that from if you were a blind man.
And Garaway's been doing it both ends of the floor. It just hasn't been offensive. A lot of their offensive good opportunities have been because of their good defensive
that
play.
excellent defense that they have.
Kimberly. And we got a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be a hold inside, and it's going to go against Tyler Renner. His second, says Bob Montgomery. Ryan Gerber with 14. Tyler Renner with 11. Regula with 6. Felton with 2. Scott Corey's. Actually, they called the foul on John Hisrick.
I was going to say, I was watching Tyler, and I didn't think he was.
Okay. Go on my first.
Yeah, they're not listening to us up here, John.
Scott Corey's with 4, leading Coshocton. 3 for Nathan Jumper, 2 apiece for Stouffer and Kimberly.
And 2 for Stouffer is a big number for the Coshocton.
Yes. Nice pass inside, but shot shy of the mark on the attempt by Jumper. Renner cleared up the right sideline, Regula. Really now, if you're Scott Bardaw, that clock's not going to move fast enough. But if you keep shooting like that, that usually helps.
Well, and that's probably what the game play at halftime was. Hey, we got the lead. Let's pound the ball inside. If you guys get it, turn around, shoot. I mean, it don't get any simpler than that, and you can afford to do that when you have that large of a lead.
McCoy the other end. Good look, just wouldn't fall. Quickly the other way, here's Gerber, back to Hisrick. Regula, Renner. 6:45 remaining third quarter. Garaway definitely in command, 35-11. Regula just inside the arc.
I tell you, that's what I said about Regula. He's got a smooth touch and he's a lefty, the same as Tyler Renner, which could throw a lot of teams off, but smooth jump shot. There's Stouffer hitting
37-11. Thompson. Kimberly. Near steal by Gerber. Thompson goes to the floor, able to get it back to Kimberly. Nice job by Alton. Stouffer gets the look, puts it up off iron. No. That's what usually happens. It's 1 and out. Too many white shirts underneath.
I'll tell you, on that offensive stand for Coshocton, you could tell Stouffer wanted a shot. I mean, he was just fighting everywhere, and he was getting frustrated.
Regula's 3 for 3. I think the way it's going right now, I think the 3 of us could put on a uniform and it would go in.
Let's not get crazy here, John. This Pirate team, it's hard to explain it. I mean, unless you've seen them live, you've seen it's a whole team chemistry. I mean, excellent.
I mean, all the parts are in place, and when they're all playing as well as this group's playing in this ball game, They're going to make it very, very difficult for people in this district. And there won't be any slouches in it either. Whether it's Shenandoah or Union Local or Belair or Martins Ferry. And really, Garaway and Sandy Valley is somewhat of an advantage, being with New Philadelphia being the district site. They almost have to feel like it's home court for them.
Yeah, you know, you get that far, you're definitely going to get your regular fan base will travel anyway. But, you know, as you said, for Garaway and Sandy Valley, they got a 10-minute trip. So they're going to have all the extra fan base there also.
Play resumes. Regular now with a dozen. 39-11. And a foul inside will go against Garaway.
Ari Yoder checking into the game for the first time. And I'll tell you, that's what I was saying earlier about Stover. He just running through the middle, reckless abandon, and that time they just happened to call Ari for giving him a little shoulder.
Kimberly's pass deflected by Renner, and Pirates come away with another turnover. Of course, I had a chance to see Cole Pittis and some of the Claymont contingent that's in attendance here tonight, taking their minds off tomorrow night's game. And here is Ryan Gerber for two more. 41-11. Baseline, McCoy, in and out. Like I say, with Coshocton, even when they get wide open looks, it's just that type of night. Renner tried to drop it. Gerber took his eye off of it, lost it, goes out of bounds, and Coshocton saved it right back under Garaway's basket. And John Regula said, "Thank you very much."
Yeah, that's one of the things that'll drive a coach crazy. You know when you shave it under the opposing team's basket, you're trying to get that thing out to half court or do something. Don't lay it right there at the basket.
4.5 minutes to go. Jumper, 18-footer good. Five for Jumper, 43-13. Near takeaway by Stouffer. Hisrick. Now there's a player, he hasn't scored, but I'll tell you what, he's done so many other things.
Yeah, he's the general on that field, and the Pirates know that.
Ari Yoder looks inside. Hisrick thought about the shot, now kicks it over to Regula. Pirates in no hurry.
No need to be. 30-point lead.
Gerber, even to the double T. Doesn't matter. Stope the other way. Three short, rebound Regula. And Stoper picks up the foul. More or less, I think, just out of frustration.
Tell you, I thought he was going to get a few called on him earlier. I mean, like I said, he's acting frustrated out there, but he's just running reckless, running into the Pirates. I mean, I saw him one time push Tyler Renner in the back, and Tyler just turned around like, you know, what's your problem? But he wants to win. He's an athlete, but
yeah,
got to play under control.
Nathan Miller back on the floor now with Hisrick. Hisrick loses it. Ball deflected. Retrieved, though, after it was tipped.
Nice.
And now the feed to Ari Yoder from Regula.
Regula saw him coming the whole way. I think he's the only one that saw him. Beautiful, nice little bounce pass.
Even off broken plays. Ball just bouncing in favor of the Pirates. And a turnover of the pass from Thompson off the hand of Carroll. And I know it's got to be frustrating for Jack Patel. I think he pretty much knows that the outcome's pretty much decided now. Renner. Head to Regula. Gerber. Renner's foul. Either go against Smith or Jumper. Andrew Smith. Renner goes to the line with 11 points, looking for his first points of the second half. Off the front iron. Ryan Miller, 6'3" junior, getting ready to check in.
It will be for Tyler Renner. That's why he didn't come in. It's for the shooter.
Well, let's see. We got Ryan Miller, Nathan. This is where it gets interesting. Ryan Miller, Nathan Miller.
Billy
Mallory's out there now, too. Thought we had Ariota, but I think that's who we checked in for.
Yeah, that's where I'm glad you're keeping the book. You're going to get Nathan Miller for a reach-in foul that time.
Second team's third. Tommy Mallory into the lineup, number 33. 6-foot senior. Smith to Carroll. Ball tipped out of bounds by Gerber.
Took one of the radio stations out down there.
Good old Billy Morgan, Teddy Jones. WJER. 2:10 on a moving third quarter clock. Garaway up by 35. Carroll tried to drop it to Thompson, goes off one of the Pirates as they try to double down.
Yeah, you just can't say no. I mean, it looks like Coshocton's out of sync, and that, I'm sure they are a little bit, but I'm sure a lot of it's got to do with Garaway's hustle and defense. And
Corey's wing shot a little too strong. Backside rebound, Gerber. Nathan Miller, regular foul in the backcourt by Corey's. That's his third. Third team foul on the Redskins. Nathan Miller to Gerber, back to Nathan Miller. Garaway now with the 1-4 high post look. Gerber shot up, blocked by Smith. Smith got him with a body down below. And Gerber will shoot a pair. First one good. Gerber with 19.
Hisrick again comes back in from Miller, and Coach Bartle's done a good job. Every game I've seen him play, switching in Miller and Hisrick, getting them, the guards, you got to keep fresh in this defense because they're all over the place, and he's done a great job keeping them fresh.
50-13. Carroll, guarded by Hisrick, drives, got a whistle, and foul will go against John Hisrick, and I think that will be his first foul. Tyler Renner back in along with Ari Yoder.
John Regular getting a good hand for checking out this time. He's had a heck of a game also.
14 points, 8 here in the third quarter. Smith, pass picked off by Mallory. Tommy with the runner, laying it in.
I'll tell you, every game I've seen also, that's what Tommy Mallory brings to that defense. He can convert on it. He picks it off and converts on the other end.
Here's Jumper against Hisrick, or actually against Ari Yoder. Missed the shot and tried to save it back in, but couldn't. Mariota bounds to Renner to Hisrich. 45 seconds left. We can pretty much pencil in Garaway for a trip to the district in New Philadelphia on Tuesday night. And now, Gerber's pass thrown ahead of Hisrich out of bounds. He actually broke back towards the timeline. Gerber thought he was breaking more towards the front court.
And Coach Barrow stayed calm, just said, keep easy, easy. You know, a lot of coaches go off the deep end even though you're up 30, 40 points.
Nice skip pass over Corey's for the three. Off the iron note. Kept alive by Jumper, but tap goes to Renner. 10 seconds. Here's Hisrich.
It's going to 1-4 low right here.
Hisrich, 50-foot pull-up. No good. Kept alive. Loose in the corner. And Jumper can't get it off in time, and the period ends. 3 pretty solid periods of basketball for the Garaway Pirates. They outscore Coshocton 19-2 in the third quarter. Our score at the end of 3 periods of tonight's Division III lower bracket sectional final from Dover High School. Garaway Pirates 52, the Coshocton Redskins 13. Back in the fourth quarter after you watch this. We're back at Dover High School. Notice the Martins Ferry coaching contingent. 3 quarters, they saw enough.
Yeah. I think everybody's seeing enough.
They got to worry. Of course, they got to worry about Belair first. And of course, with Gene Amarante, the longtime veteran head coach of the Big Reds, and then that hated rivalry in all the sports, you never know in that one.
Hey, anymore, you don't know anything.
I've never known anything for about 46 years.
All right, John.
Well, Tommy Maloney continues the barrage, getting back to the basics here.
Speaking of basics, I do know this. Garaway was 8 of 9 in that third quarter thanks to Tony Norman's excellent statistics.
Yeah. Hey, we might let him hang around.
He could have a job with us.
Here's Corey's, guarded by Maloney. This has just been impressive. I mean,
yeah, you've seen basically a dismantling. There you go again. There goes Maloney stepping in front for another one. And the conversion.
And just let the defender, Carroll, just go right by him, and it never bothered him at all. My goodness. But you got to remember, you got to play them one at a time.
Right, this game's not going to carry over next week.
Uh-huh.
Get out of this without the injuries, without any key factors happening to you, and next week you got to come back and do this same thing.
And the push is going to be whistled against Ryan Gerber. His first foul. 15th foul. Going to the line will be Patrick Carroll, the sophomore. Too strong with the first. Nathan Miller and Ari Yoder back in for Johnny Hisrich, and Tommy Maloney checks out with 6 points. Second one in and out. Tapped around. Ari Yoder clears. Nathan Miller to Gerber. Tyler Renner. Doubled up. Now you're really going to work clock at this point.
Yeah, I was going to say if
you get a layup, you have to take it.
Folks want to go get
That's
something.
close to a layup. That counts.
Like you said earlier, it don't matter where the Pirates are on the floor. It's a work of art in progress right here.
McCoy going to challenge Renner up for this shot. He's going to get to the line to shoot a pair.
I was going to say,
Tyler gave him a little bump in the body.
I was going to say, when Garaway had the ball, John, if you want to go get something to eat, now would be the time to do it. And speaking of that, I'd like to thank Clark for putting up a nice little spread for us up here tonight. Great job as usual. Looking at our producer over here, he's almost sleeping, rubbing his tummy.
Ooh.
That would be Roger Dominic, people.
McCoy gets his first marker of the night. Ryan Miller and John Hisrick back in. Ryan Gerber, Tyler Renner, they may be done for tonight.
I was going to say, that's two key players for this Pirate team that are getting a well-deserved round from their faithful.
Coy makes them both. 58-15. And if you're just joining, no, you watch the replay if you're missing the first one, because it's just amazing. And it's not because Coshocton's not trying. Hisrick.
No, Coshocton's come out here and they've given it all they got. It's just Garaway is that good, folks. I mean, just all around great team.
And the foul with the bump on Patrick Carroll, his first, fifth on the team. 5:22 left in the game. I'll tell you what, Sandy Valley, they're going to be the underdog team no matter which four are in. Well, Garaway's in along with them. But whether it's Shenandoah, Union Local, Belair Martins Ferry, Sandy Valley's going to be the team, when you look at record, they're going to be the decisive underdog. But the last two games they played against Tusky Valley and Newcomerstown, they've got as good a chance as anyone does.
Right, and they know, as you say, they know that coming in. They're going to be the dogs in that bracket. But hey, they've been the dogs all year. And look at it, as you said, the last two games, they're stepping up when it counts, and they're the ones sitting up there right now.
I mean, Kevin Elkins' phenomenal game here Tuesday night. That fourth quarter, you talk about a kid that just put it to another level. It was just everything turned to gold for Kevin that fourth period. On his way to a 25-point performance. Here's Hisrick, runner in the lane. Short, gets his own rebound. Put him in a book. Or as Hawk Ellison says, put it on a bow. Corey's three, got a nice stroke.
Yeah, that's been the positive tonight for the Redskins. It's got Corey's play. He's got 2 more years.
He has 7. 60-18. Hisrick. Felton. Oh, nice drop, and the shot falls for Ryan Miller. Might as well get everyone in the act, folks. Jumper. Shot off the iron, no. Rebound, controlled. Nathan Miller to Hisrick. Felton. Hisrick in the corner, Ari Yoder. I mean, it's amazing how Garaway, even with the big lead that they got the first half, they've just picked up right where they left off. I said it would be tough to duplicate. They're coming pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, just sit there at all and watch them handle the ball. They're not even turning the ball over here.
Yeah.
Usually you go in these stalls, that's what you have a problem with.
Or a lot of times with different players and different matchups, this is where you get a little sloppy. And
right.
They're just as fluent as the starting five that started the game.
That shows you a well-coached team right there.
Finally, the foul will go against Carroll.
3 minutes, 3:01 to go in the game. It looks like the bench is about to be cleared for Garaway Pirates.
Play them all. Michael Miller, number 44. Wonder how many Millers we got on the floor now. That's why I got the book.
That's what Coshocton wondering. That's why they call it a timeout. See who's going to be guarding which Miller.
Yeah. talk about a person that had more. You got to give her a lot of credit, especially this week. It's been every night this week. Hi, bye, see you later.
This time of year, that's what happens.
Felton to the line. Like I said, they just continue to knock down the foul shots as well. 4 for 5 in the second half. They've just done it in every phase of the game. Andy Hostetler, 5'10" freshman, now on the floor. 64-18. This foul will go against Brian Lash. And that'll be the 17th foul on Garaway. So Coshocton will shoot 1-1. And the person of Patrick Carroll, who missed his last attempt, gets this one. 64-19. Carroll gets them both. Hostetler pass deflected in the open court. Carroll had it slapped away, goes out of bounds and stay with the Redskins.
And Hostetler committed the turnover that time, but did a good job sticking with the ball and coming back and knocking it out of bounds, getting his defensive men back down here.
Nice inbound. McCoy left hand, no. Second chance goes up, and I think this one will go against Mallory.
Coach Bartle still coaching over there on the sideline, doing a great job. As my good friend Roger Dominic always says, you got to credit the starting five with the backup five, which is what you're seeing now. These kids know how to play the game. That's why the starting five are as good as they are, is because these guys give them practice.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you're a practice player with Garaway going up against the likes of Regula, Renner, I mean, you're taking a beating, folks.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I wouldn't want to be one of those practice players.
Hey, they don't just throw them out that train.
What was the license number? (64-21). Play resumes. Lash in the backcourt. Mallory doubled up. Dribbles through the double team, gets it back to Lash.
Wide open on it.
And a foul out front on Carroll. His third. The pace of this game was going so well, and I realized we've got fresh substitutes for both teams, and the outcome's already been decided. Lash knocks down the free throw. Makes them both. Ninth Pirate to score.
Another
66-21.
Another turnover committed that time by the Redskins. It's been a long night for Coshocton. It's going to be a longer bus ride home, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Lash. Mallory. Tommy now direct things out front. Gets it over now to Michael Miller. Back to Lash. Approaching 2 minutes. Lash kicks it over. Hostetler back out to Michael Miller.
Nice look.
Oh, and the finish at the end.
Ben Hirschberger.
Hirschberger.
Goes to show you, it's the offense of the coach. Anybody can go out there and make layups if you're coached right.
10th Pirate to score.
Hunter Melanie looked like he did a split out there at foul line.
And getting the field goal for the Redskins, Matt Kimberly, his 4th point. 68-23 down to a final minute 15. Flash, Michael Miller. That time he got caught with one extra step.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted Ben Hertzberger again on that low block, but it got sealed off and caught him in mid-thought, committed the violation.
Eric Johnson now in for Coshocton, number 32. A couple additions to the roster. Josh Stoker, number 13, is in the lineup as well.
Along with number 30, Calvin Waters, 6'5" junior.
Brian Lash picks up the personal, his 2nd. Carroll at the line has 2 points. Rebound, loose, tapped over. Good play by Waters that time. Runner in traffic, contact, and a foul's going to be whistled against Andy Ostep. David Bowman will go to the line. Converts the first. David's a 5'11" junior. Makes them both. 68-25. Flash. .30 seconds. Garaway really content now to really run out the clock. But now when I say that, Miller pulls up for a shot, missed it. Tapped out of bounds. It's kept alive by Hostetler on touch last by Coshocton, so Garaway will keep the ball.
Now I think they'll sit him.
Yeah.
I mean, can't believe Kipper won his name in the book, though.
Yeah, he wanted to put 2 on the board. He's been the 11th Pirate to score. Now, I'll tell you, you folks in the Garaway School District, if it's tonight's any indication of where this tournament run's going to go, you may be doing some more traveling for a little while. The Garaway Pirates, an impressive performance to say the least, defeat the Coshocton Redskins by the final of 68-25 to advance to Tuesday night's New Philadelphia Division III district to face either Belair or Martins Ferry. That game will be Saturday night down at Meadowbrook. Other matchup is Union Local against Shenandoah on Friday. We'll be back to go over the numbers and wrap this one up when we return to Dover High School. Once again, tonight's final, it was Garaway defeating Coshocton 68-25. We'll be back after you watch this.